Welcome to Pioneer Productions. My name is Mark, and today I'll be taking you to Pilot Knob. The trail that I'm about to hike at the top, that's actually where Daniel Boone first got to witness the vast expanse of the Bluegrass region of Kentucky. Back in 1769, when he came through here, starting to settle for the pioneers, he went up to the top of this pinnacle and was able to look out and see all of Kentucky. Being that I'm from Kentucky, a huge fan of Daniel Boone, huge fan of the pioneers, I named my entire business after that. I thought it was fitting that I needed to come see this view for myself. And of course, I got to bring you guys along with me. So let's get started. Let's go climb up to the top of Pilot Knob. There's a very good chance it's about to start raining. And if it does, then so be it. Pretty nice day though, even despite the rain. It's very late February. Probably about 55, 60 degrees. And yeah, I can feel the rain coming on just a little bit. I think the total hike is gonna take about maybe 30 to 45 minutes to get up to the top. I read a little bit about this hike and most people said that the hike was strenuous. This initial part right here as I'm starting, very flat, just obviously some wetness around. But after a while, it's gonna start to go uphill and that's when it'll get a little bit trickier. Now we're walking through a little creek. It's opening up and starting to rain a little bit harder. This is gonna be fun today. Got my waterproof pants on, but my jacket is not. Oh well. Oscar Gerald Jr. Let's check out this little trail map. Be able to see that. So we're right here. It says 1.2 miles, got to go kind of straight forward where we are going, all the way around, kind of around the bend, and then back up here. That's where the top is going to be, the lookout. Also, what's worth noting is that, so starting here at the trailhead, yeah, it's only 1.4 miles-ish to the top, but the elevation change, you're starting at 0 feet. And by the time you get to the top of the point, it's 1,400 feet. That is definitely a decent amount of elevation change, and that's what people say makes this hike a little bit more challenging, because just a 1.2 or 1.4 whatever mile hike, not that difficult, but going up 1,400 feet in that amount of time is. Here's where the split is, so we're gonna go to the left, but if you wanted to go to the Millstone Quarry Trail, then you would go that way. We're going up. Rain's coming down pretty decent right now, but the sun is right over there. I don't think this is gonna last too much longer. Been on the main trail for maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and it is starting to go uphill a decent amount. There's a lot of steps put in to make it a little bit easier, but yeah, we are starting a decent upward trend to the hike. Look at that. Sun shining through the clouds. What a nice day. It's still technically winter, but doesn't really feel like it. And honestly, in Kentucky, we haven't had a real winter. We've had some like 70+ degree days in February. Virtually no snow. Extremely mild winter so far. I'll definitely say spring is right around the corner. Gonna have to go under this big tree down. Dang. Oh. You can see it got uprooted. Wow. Uprooted this one too and it went down. It's nuts. They've got signs like this letting you know that you're still on the trail. It's kind of hard to miss it with the cleared path, but still, you might get distracted and wander off. So it's nice that they have those every few hundred feet. No rain at all anymore, but I am getting winded, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's not a far hike, but Ever since I showed you all that trailhead, virtually like just a steady incline the whole way. It's fun though, it's really nice out here. I'm the only person on the trail. Can't beat that. You see where all we came from, way down there. Man, it's a great hike. Such good exercise. I can only imagine what it would have been like back in 1769. There was no trail, no rocks, no little symbols on trees telling you, hey, you're still on the trail. They had to carve it out themselves. Unbelievable. You can see the lookout point way off in the distance. It's that big rock over there. It's so cool. We're getting closer. Still ways to go. Hard to tell on camera. This walk that I'm doing right now, very steep incline. Every step you're going up. And listen to that wind. Wow. That's pretty awesome. What a day to come here. Wait for the view on top. It's gonna be jaw-dropping. I would guess that Daniel Boone and company did not have this wooden path nailed in for them when they made this trek up here. But in 2023, we do. So basically what we're gonna do is go all the way around, all the way, get onto the top of the pinnacle and work our way back all the way over there to that side. If you were brave, you could just kind of hike straight up. Very steep slope, you could easily miss your footing and then come crashing, sliding all the way down. So if you had the better equipment, you could try it. You're supposed to stay on the trail, do that stuff like that on your own risk. I would never do it, I would never advise it, but you could if you wanted to. I'm just gonna stay on the trail. Wind's ripping really hard. We're definitely towards the top. Rounding the corner, heading all the way back towards the pinnacle right now. Final stretch. I'd say maybe a quarter mile to go. Still going uphill though. Still working our way up just a little bit. Man, can already tell though, this view is gonna be jaw-dropping. I'm so excited. Not sure what that number 7 means. I haven't seen any other numbers on the trail yet. Don't know exactly what that stands for. Trail is flattened out a ton, almost going downhill right now. We're definitely at the peak, just heading back towards where the lookout area is. Well, it's cool we're on a ridge line, so basically 360 all around. Aside from over there, because we're not at the total top, we're on the back side of the mountain, but all other directions, getting pretty cool views right now. I'm actually trying to go a little bit slower right now. The hike's short. It was not a 45-minute hike. I know I'm not there yet, but 45 minutes if you're crawling. I'm walking at a very mild pace. I'm probably gonna be done in 20, 25, maybe 30 max, but I don't wanna rush it. I wanna take my time through this. It's the first time my eyes have ever seen this site. I know I can always come back and do it again, and I can rewatch the video or all that, but it's just different. When you're first going to a new place, I love to just soak it in. I don't like to rush through things like this. As we approach, I'm gonna let you see it with me. What you'll see is what I'll see for the first time looking at this view. We'll do it together. Wind's calmed down a lot. Maybe I can take the drone up. Here we are. Made it to the top. And there it is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This right there is why I love Kentucky. It's absolutely mind-blowingly gorgeous. Well, it's a little bit too windy to take out the drone. It's just too risky. I can't afford to lose that and have it be blown away and crash from 1,400 feet up. So no drone shots, but man, this is unbelievable. My eyes looking at this doesn't do it justice. You gotta come here. Watching it through the screen, it doesn't do it justice. I tried to get the best pictures and the best shots that I could, but still, if you want to see something like this, way better to do it in person. Totally worth it. If you're ever in the area, come on by here, make the hike, come see this view that Daniel Boone once saw when he first made his way into Kentucky. I mean, I could literally just sit up here all day long. I don't know what I'd do, but just look, think. Pretty cool. I do wish it was a little bit less windy, but it is what it is. That's weather. Can't control it. I think it's so cool you can see the rain off in the distance. We can see for miles. All in all, it took just about 30 minutes to get up here to the top. I was a little bit out of breath during the final part of the hike, but all in all, if you're at moderate health conditions, you should have no issue making this hike. All right, guys, I'm gonna hang out here a little bit longer, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the video up. Thank you so much for watching all the way until the end of this. It really does mean a lot to me. I make content on a lot of historical places and historical things, interesting, unique places around Kentucky and surrounding regions like that. This part of the country is so rich in history, the early parts of our nation, and also, of course, the Civil War. So many vitally important things happened in this region, and my goal is to cover and go in depth with all of those different topics. I want to learn about it more for myself, and I also want to educate you too. Be sure to watch a couple of the other videos that are popping up here on your screen. With all that being said, I will see you in the next video.